What is up everyone, today's Chespin Community Day, which means Chesnaught finally gained access to a Frenzy plant, which will make it a force to be reckoned with in the Master League Premier Classic, especially as Excadrill and Gyarados are extremely common there, very difficult duo to break, but Chesnaught can do that job perfectly as you're resisting basically every single charge move those Pokemon can throw at you. Besides that, it has positive matchups against Snorlax, Magnezone, Murchel Garchomp and more, so pretty good coverage, but also some downsides. Of course, it struggles very hard with Pokemon like Metagross, Togekiss and Dragonite, which I think make it kind of difficult to fit into a team, since it has some weaknesses that are hard to cover for. Not impossible though. I'll be trying it out today in a team of Snorlax and Metagross, as these two can deal quite okay with the combination of Dragonite, Togekiss and Metagross. Again, Chestnaught's main weaknesses. This is not a perfect team whatsoever. I think it's impossible to make a perfect team with Chestnaught, but think reasonable enough. So we're just gonna head right into these battles and see how we do. I've decided to lead Chestnut, by the way. Initially, I was going to go Metagross lead and make this kind of like an ABB line. Lead the Metagross if I don't see a Togekiss or Dragonite. Lure it out with Snorlax. And then hopefully Chestnut can sweep in the back. That was the plan. But I decided to switch it around, make it a little bit less standard and basic, and lead the Chestnut so I can superpower and dip, which is also very nice. But then a lead like this actually becomes very, very difficult. Dragonite beats Snorlax as well, and since I'm switching my Snorlax into the Dragonite, this means they can easily superpower and dip now, which is kind of a problem. Luckily though, they didn't do that. Instead, they decided to just do some Dragon Breath damage and then switch into their Gyarados. But you know, that is fine with me. I'm running Best Buddy on my Snorlax, which means the licks do slightly more damage. If you have Best Buddy available on your Snorlax, definitely equip it, as that makes the matchup versus opposing Gyarados much, much better. Look at this. They're now at 6. They need 3 more for 2. Oh, I should have thrown my Body Slam there, I think. They now need 1 more for their next Aqua Tail. So hopefully I can farm down in 4 licks. Let's see. Think I can? I can. Huge. Okay, I didn't even have to use any shields there. That is why you go for Best Buddy in your Snorlax, because if I don't have Best Buddy there, I definitely have to use a shield to flip switch there. It might actually not even be possible. So yeah, that's quite nice. Oh man, this must be triple flyer though. If they gave up switch advantage, that is easily. I feel like this has to be Togekiss in the back. So you know what? We're actually going to sacrifice Chestnut here. Might be a mistake if it's Excadrill. But since they didn't, like they switched out of the Dragonite that easily and gave up switch, I'm assuming it must be Togekiss. Just going to superpower here. Just in case it isn't, after the superpower, I'll switch into Metagross. Could still be Excadrill. Oh, they actually shield that. That's crazy. Wait, is it Excadrill then? They're not switching out now. Okay, wait. Maybe I'm right. Maybe it's triple flyer. This triple flyer line with Dragonite, Waterfall, Gyarados, and Togekiss is quite common. So that is why I'm expecting that. Actually, Dragon Claw baited me. Not ideal at all. Oh, they're bringing a Metagross. Not ideal either. But I think I'm fine here. I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to go straight Earthquake. Even if they shield this, I think I'm fine. I'm actually surprised they stayed in that long with their Dragonite versus my Metagross. If you don't have Best Buddy on your available on your Snorlax, I think Metagross is the second best one, by the way. I can't really tell you exactly why, but it makes the Dragonite slightly better. What I remember. But I think it's a breakpoint, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Okay, wait. This could get close. This is superpower. Hopefully it doesn't kill. If it does... Ooh, okay. I have to reach the superpower now. Come on. Come on, Chestnut. Oh, I don't reach it. But they're debuffed. Maybe this Dragon Claw doesn't do enough damage. Come on. Oh, it's superpower, the skills, right? Oh, man. That's unfortunate. We got very close after such a tough lead, so GG's. Oh, I've just looked it up, by the way. Best Buddy Metagross doesn't reach a breakpoint versus Dragonite. The only reason that matchup is different is because of the extra HP. So that's not really a good reason to Best Buddy your Metagross. But what is a good reason to Best Buddy your Metagross is CMP versus opposing Metagross. So if you don't have Best Buddy Snorlax, I think Metagross is your second best option. I would assume no one has Chestnut Best Buddied, so, you know, don't do that. Well, if you have it, maybe. But I'm not sure if you gain anything from that. Okay, this was a terrible lead, by the way, with Togekiss. And then they brought him a champ, which is an issue for this team. I have nothing that's, like, really good versus Machamp. So, yeah. I'm glad we already got it so low. Like, I have nothing really good versus Machamp, but luckily all three of my Pokemon actually have play. Even Snorlax, as you could see, did a lot of damage there. And now I'm just going to sacrifice Chesnaught. Unfortunately, we have picked up 2 extremely bad leads for Chesnaught already, which would have been amazing for Metagross. So that sucks. So they kind of switched out of Metagross lead last second. If I would have had a Metagross lead in the last game, I would have definitely won that. And this one, well, probably as well. Well, we'll see. Maybe Metagross can still sweep. Metagross with a shield up is very strong. But I am expecting... Oh my, so low. I'm expecting Excadrill at this point, which even with a shield up, not ideal. Ooh, but it's Snorlax. Okay, this might be possible. Might be possible. It's Shadow too, which I think might help me. I'm gonna shield this up. This is... might be a mistake, but I have to shield Body Slams, right? At this point... these licks are gonna do so much damage, where I'm gonna have to shoot a Body Slams. Look at how much damage those licks are doing. This is why Shadow Snorlax is the way. If you have Shadow Snorlax, run it, okay? Because the licks do so much damage versus Metagross. And Gyarados too. I talked about the Best Buddy breakpoint you can hit with regular Snorlax versus Gyarados earlier. Oh my, good play by them. Not shielding that. 1, 2, 3. Oh my. Oh no, am I gonna reach it? But yeah, regular Snorlax reaches the breakpoint versus Gyarados if you're best buddied, and only if you're best buddied. Shadow just always reaches that. Oh my god, let's go. So, you don't even need best buddy on Shadow Snorlax, where you do need it on regular. Oh my god, we won this game. I hope any of what I just said made sense, because I was talking and playing at the same time, and anyway, let's go. Another battle. Oh my god, I should have led the freaking Metagross. Are you kidding me? Another one of these? Oh my god, dude. This is insane. This is insane. I'm gonna shield this because a superpower and dip seems very likely, and superpower would hurt me quite a bit. Okay. Decent shield. Here comes opposing Snorlax. Is also best buddied. It's looking quite bad. They're probably gonna have a better Metagross answer in the back. But I do have a lot of energy, right? So, might be possible. No need to superpower right away here, because it's not gonna kill anyway. I want to body slam them into a range where superpower will threaten the knockout, and then, oh, are you kidding me? Oh, Skull Bash is so bad. It's so bad for me, because their defense is now raised, and superpower will never ever threaten the KO at this point. You know, my switch timer is up. I could consider swapping out, but I don't think it's worth it at all, since that just means I'll switch lock my Chestnut. Oh, they shielded that. That's crazy. Okay, I don't think this body slam knocks me out yet. Yeah, I don't really want to switch lock my Chestnut into the Dragonite. It doesn't kill me. Now I'll superpower, bring it low. Then I can hopefully farm down with Chestnut. I mean, who am I kidding? That's never gonna happen, is it? I could also consider farming this down with Metagross. You know what? No, the licks will do too much. Still expecting, really expecting Excadrill, which is very problematic. Okay, my plan here is I'm gonna farm up to 2 superpowers. And then switch into Metagross to get some more farm. Just don't really want to take another body slam. Yeah, here's the Excadrill. Even though I have an energy lead, Excadrill is so much more spammy. So I'm gonna shield this. I'm gonna bait. I'm still gonna get screwed. Unfortunately, just hard countered all the way again. I lead the Metagross and I win the game. You know, I don't think Master League Premier Classic is that rock, paper, scissors of a format if you run the right team. This is definitely not the right team. This is definitely not the right team if you want to avoid the rock, paper, scissors. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm just going to superpower this mole. Maybe the next 2 games will finally have a good lead for once. Okay, bye-bye. See how much damage I can do with these debuffed superpowers now. Probably nothing. You know what Chestnut really needs? Rock Slide. Okay, it already has Smackdown, but that isn't enough, alright? It might seem like a funny choice to like smack down Dragonites, but I'm pretty sure you'll still lose that matchup and you'll probably suck against anything else. So it's not something I would ever recommend since, yeah, it's just gonna be worse in other matchups. Are you joking me? Florges, another bad lead. This is not as bad as the Togekiss, as the or the 2 Dragonites we saw though, because I get to the Frenzy Plant before the Moonblast. But man, they actually threw the Disarming Voice, which is not ideal. But I will Frenzy Plant. I was not expecting that. That's a bit of a weird move, honestly. You know what? We'll throw the Frenzy, switch into Snorlax. I should have really, honestly, there's a bit of a misplay. I should have really just switched into Snorlax immediately. I just didn't expect him to throw Disarming Voice immediately. Now I think we might be looking kind of bad. Expecting Gyarados in the back. Yeah, with Snorlax probably Waterfall Gyarados as well, and that'd be insanely bad for my Metagross. Could be Excadrill too, which at this point could be quite difficult as well. So yeah, not looking too great. Can't believe we've had 4 leads that are good for Metagross, and 0 that have been good for Chesnaught. It's absolutely insane. And like no Gyarados as well. We saw 1 in the back. You know, I don't want to put on my tinfoil hat, but, you know, no, we're not doing that. I don't believe it. All right. Yeah, 2 of these and all superpower. Right now. Maybe no. I was going to say maybe I switch, but I don't think it's worth it. I might even farm this out at meta. Body slam me. That means I have to throw another move? That's fine. Do I go into Chestnut or Metagross? I think I'll go Metagross. Because I really don't want to have to shield my Chestnut. Okay, great. We get the farm down. Oh, it's this thing. I knew it. Should have just switched out of Chestnut immediately, honestly. Man, come on, dude. This is so lame. It's not over, though. Okay, we'll throw the Frenzy. You know, Fairy Winds are doing nothing. They shield that. You know, maybe I'll farm this. Oh, I definitely have to let this go. And then I'll farm it out with Metagross. And then maybe 2 Meteor Mashes can knock out the Gary. But do I shield here? The Gary would get the 2 Aqua Tails. Because they're already almost at once after no shit. Just a Disarming Voice. Alright, great. But I think I might just get farmed down here. 2. They throw the move. On alignment. That's a bad move by them. I'll get a free Bullet Punch. I don't know why they're throwing Aqua Tails. 1, 2. I think I'm 2 away. If I'm 2 away, I win. If I'm 3 away, I lose. Come on, Metagross. Oh, come on. Survive? Oh my god, dude. Metagross keeps winning these games at 1 HP. This is not a Chestnut showcase. This is a Metagross showcase. This thing is strong as heck. I mean, who didn't know that, right? GG's. Oh my goodness, another bad lead. You know, this is not as bad as the previous ones. Is here. I can superpower and dip out. So I will do that. I waited a turn there, so the Bullet Punch would register onto my Chestnut before I'm debuffed. So that way I prevent just a tiny bit of damage. Which I guess could help in the end game, making me survive it at like 1 HP maybe. We'll see. Meteor Mash onto my Snorlax. My deal. Out comes Haxorus, another core breaker for this team. Pretty bad. I maybe should have superpowered there. Yeah, this is really bad. Haxorus is a core breaker for this squad. Not really that common right now. So I thought I would be safe, but we're not. Okay, I don't think Chestnut can really farm this down. So I'm actually going to bring in Metagross. Farm it down, hopefully before it gets to 2 Night Slashes. It does get to 2 Night Slashes, I mean, it's just over. But we'll see. The boost? Are you kidding me? Just freaking ridiculous, dude. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, it's gonna be like Gyarados as well to freaking taunt me? Are you kidding me? Of course it's Gyarados. The game knows this is exactly what I want to see. Just not on my Metagross. You know, at least we got a move off there. We need 7, so I can throw here. Oh my god, I lagged! And I got a free Bullet Punch there. Are you kidding? If I don't get to the second superpower now because of that, I will... Oh, wait a second. Hold up. Yikes, I didn't get there. Good timing by them. Yeah, now there's crunch, right? Yep, and I'm dead. Alright, well played. Well played. But my goodness, come on. This set was tough. This set was tough. It was just bad leads, bad RNG, all over the place. But we still went 2-3, but it definitely wasn't thanks to Chestnut. That thing did absolutely nothing. Metagross did all the heavy lifting here. That's definitely the Pokemon I can recommend from this video. Still think Chestnut has a lot of play in this meta. We just didn't really see the Excadrill Gyarados cores, which are normally quite common. And I think that might be partially because people are expecting folks to run the Chestnut. So maybe the meta will shift, and it will shift to a meta more hostile towards Chestnut as we saw today. So honestly, I don't really recommend you build it, since it will be tough to get it aligned into the matchups you want. Anyway, that was it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Good luck with your battles, trainers.